Think about the human lifespan. We start out young and growing, hit our physical prime as adults, and eventually slow down in old age. It turns out entire nations do the exact same thing. If you look at the last 500 years of history, the most dominant empires have followed a predictable lifespan, usually lasting about 75 to 100 years. First comes the rise. This is a nation's youth. People build new foundational rules, and the country surges forward. Then the peak, where the nation reaches maximum productivity and wealth. Finally, the decline. Debts pile up, and internal disputes pull the nation apart. This pattern is known as the big cycle. It's a framework popularized by investor and financial historian Ray Dalio. So if countries have lifespans, it begs a huge question. Where do today's heavyweights, the United States and China, sit on this wheel right now? Let's start with the reigning champion. The United States is still the global leader, but according to the cycle, it is moving into its later years, entering the decline phase. You can see the classic symptoms of an aging superpower playing out today. The national debt is at historic highs, and political divisions within the country have reached a breaking point. But an aging champion is still a formidable champion. The U.S. maintains an iron-like grip on global finance. Its stock markets remain the largest and most liquid in the world. Even more importantly, the world still does business in dollars. Because the U.S. dollar makes up roughly 60% of global currency reserves, America holds a unique financial leverage over everyone else, and that financial power is backed up by physical power. The U.S. military, with its global reach and unmatched budget, remains far ahead of any other nation. So while the U.S. shows the vulnerabilities of old age, it is heavily fortified. It's not stepping down from the top spot anytime soon. Right behind them, though, is the fresh competitor. China is currently in the fast-paced growth of the rise phase. They've built the foundation on immense physical output. By constructing a massive supply chain, China has cemented itself as the trading hub and factory for the entire globe. Now they are heavily investing in their youth. Today, China produces more graduates in science, technology, engineering, and math than any other country. All those bright minds are driving rapid innovation. They are quickly catching up to the U.S. in crucial future industries, like artificial intelligence and the mass production of electric vehicles. While the U.S. leans on its deep financial systems, China is closing the gap through relentless manufacturing and an ability to keep costs unbeatable. The headlines we see every day, the trade wars and diplomatic friction, are the predictable, inevitable sparks that fly when a rising power meets a peaking one on that cycle. It's easy to feel panicked by all of this, but a changing world order is a slow-motion process that takes decades. The U.S. isn't going to disappear tomorrow, and China isn't going to completely take over next week. Because the cycle moves so slowly, reacting to scary daily headlines or trying to bet all your savings on picking one ultimate winner is a dangerous strategy. To survive the big cycle, we have to look past our own borders. It's about owning a slice of several different regions at once, like having a stake in both the established champion and the hungry newcomer. Today, investors use automated tools to do this without the emotional guesswork. Smart systems continuously analyze and balance investments across multiple key markets, like the US, China, and Japan. When a specific market becomes too risky, these algorithms notice. They automatically shift your investments into safer, lower-risk assets to protect your wallet until the storm passes. When you step back and understand the big cycle, the world feels a lot less chaotic. By spreading out your risk and letting automated tools do the heavy lifting, you don't have to predict the future. You just have to be prepared for it.